What's up guys, Mickeymotionz here. This is a race review of the Belgian Grand Prix, and man, wasn't this the most entertaining race of the year? Has to be, without a doubt. Straight from the start, it was absolutely hectic, with a controversial move from Grosjean which caused this whole havoc at the start of the race in the first turn. So basically what happens is, at the start, Romain Grosjean just moves over to the right, over to Lewis Hamilton's side, and they touch, and then from that moment on, it was just like they were a passenger or something, because Lewis Hamilton couldn't do anything. He just goes straight into Grosjean. Grosjean goes flying. Grosjean just manages to miss Fernando's head. So lucky that Fernando wasn't taken out there. That would have been a horrendous, awful, fatal moment there for Fernando Alonso. He's lucky to be alive, that's for certain. Now, I'm not going to give my opinions on what happened. You guys are going to have to check out the Formula 1 show for that. And the link will be in the description for that, because we'll be live streaming podcasts just like the Formula 1 forum that you'll see on the BBC Red Button. But anyway, it was a good race for Jenson Button. He managed to win the race from pole. Don't know the last time that actually happened, but Jenson Button is amazing in these changeable conditions, where, you know, there's either a safety car, there's some kind of huge crash, or whenever it just goes from wet to dry conditions, it just dominates those kind of situations. Vettel came second, with a great race for him, but he couldn't keep up with Jenson Button's pace because his 7th gear was too low for him to get enough speed on the straight. And that always seems to be happening to Red Bull. They always seem to have the 7th gear way too low. Vettel had to really work hard to get second place, because we saw a move with Schumacher as well, where Schumacher actually goes into the pits. That's going to be investigated as well, but I doubt they're going to give him a penalty or anything like that. But yeah, very tricky race for Vettel, but he manages to get second place. Raikkonen managed to get third. Great race from him. I expected him to get podium on Spa. Raikkonen was trying to make a move around Michael Schumacher at the start of the race, but Michael Schumacher obviously having the defensive line. Eventually Schumacher was really slow, and Raikkonen made the move because Raikkonen just had much more pace than Schumacher did. It was a disappointing race for Schumacher. I mean, he was in 5th place when the safety car came out after that incident, and he managed to make some moves after the race restarted. But after that, after a few laps, probably like halfway through, we saw that Schumacher was losing pace and the tyres were just going, and Schumacher just lost his pace from there after Raikkonen just made his move. And it's really frustrating to watch because Mercedes just doesn't have the pace. And you know, there's even talks of Schumacher retiring. So I'm just hoping that Schumacher stays in Formula 1. It's just what Formula 1 needs. I think everyone wants to see Schumacher do well in Formula 1. I would be so amazed if Schumacher could win some races this year. And hopefully he'll stay for next year in 2013 to do some more racing. Moving on now, Nico Hülkenberg had a great race for the Force India team. Very good start after the restart. He started in 11th place and he managed to finish in 4th. Really good pace from Nico Hülkenberg. Really wasn't expecting him to do so well. 5th place was Felipe Massa for Ferrari. Good race for him. Mark Webber in 6th place. Quite disappointing really. Mark Webber needs much more pace. 7th was Schumacher, as I mentioned. The Toro Rossos take 8th and 9th. And Paul Di Resta gets 10th place for the Force India team. Disappointing for him. He could have stayed behind Nico Hülkenberg, but he just didn't have the pace. And Nico Rosberg gets 11th as well. Bruno Senna gets 12th. And Kobayashi, disappointing for him. I feel really sorry for him, only managing to get 13th. I mean, he was involved in the accident as well. I think he lost his front wing. So really disappointing for him. Such a shame. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this race review. If you guys want to check out the Formula 1 show live, you can just click on the link in the description. This is Mickeymotionz. I'm out. See ya.